I don't want to be rude, but
You're going
fishing
without a
pole.
license?
It's one fish, and I'm sick of all the stuff I got to eat.
Catch a fish in Jonesy
I
Lake.
won't tell anyone you're a poacher. That reminds me, I keep hearing reports from Fish and Game about a problem bear they're trying to keep tabs on. Can you search around the lake for fresh tracks and just let me know what you find? There was a crew
Last time that I went fishing,
and,
legally, by the way, not illegally,
riles up the wildlife.
the fish that I got there was absolutely delicious.
Huh. Problem bear? Fuck that. I am
One
of
of,
the
if not
opinion
the
that they are
best
all
fish that I've ever
problems.
had, because of how amazingly it was done. Guzma, one of the mods around here, it was last month when he was here along with my friend from Germany, and we spent some time out at my family's lake cabin. And because he works as a seafood chef in like one of the most famous and highly rated seafood places in New Orleans, which is saying a lot considering how much seafood stuff there is in New Orleans, I caught this massive jackfish that, you know, was big enough to be a keeper there. And so we brought that back, and he cut it up, and he was pretty confident, like, oh yeah, you know, all fish, they're basically built the same. I'll be able to get all the bones out. Jackfish are really, really bony. He could not get all the bones out. So we just had to put up with, you know, there being little bits of bones in the fish that we ate. But he did like this cheese crust over it, which I didn't even realize was like an option that you could do. And it was amazing. And we had a whole bunch of other people from the village out from the lake there that were having dinner with us that night, since that's what happens out there in a small community where everyone knows each other, is sometimes you'll just have a bunch of people over and be chatting with them, and then it leads into them staying over for dinner and stuff. And everyone agreed that it was like absolutely amazing. Like that fish that Guzma prepared might well have just been like the best fish I've ever had in my life. It was amazing. And there's like that little bit of pride of like, hey, I caught that. But you know, the one responsible for actually making it delicious was that Guzman nerd. Like, my goodness. He did an absolutely stellar job. It was awesome. But yeah. Hold on. So, heck is that? I'm tempted to press M1, but I feel like I'm just gonna throw it into the lake. Okay, not how I was expecting to throw it here. But yeah, let's see here. A little bit about small stuff like the fire name and stuff like that. Oh, for like context of how long things are lasting here. It doesn't have like multiple endings or anything like that. Okay. But yeah. Need Guzman to cook for you? Yeah, just I mean, if you ever want to go down to New Orleans, just ask what restaurant he's working at. I might potentially go down there this February for our Mardi Gras, and then I'll get the chance to eat at his restaurant. Let's have a look at this fishing pole. Okay, what do I... This is what I was supposed to do, right? Is catch a thingamabob? Like, hold on. I can pull up my map by doing this. Search the lakeside for bear tracks. Oh, gosh dang, I was not paying enough attention then. I guess I'm putting this away. So much for fishing out here. Trail sign. Search for bear tracks. Just don't accept beads from other people. They pass out like some sketchy beads or something like that. Search for bear tracks. When he came here, he brought like an entire small trash bag just like filled to the brim with Mardi Gras stuff, which was, you know, insanely generous of him. But at the same time, it's like, we can't use all this stuff because there's an entire massive bag full of stuff, and I'm surprised that he fit that into his suitcase when he came here. But it sounds like we did actually find a decent bit of a use for a lot of it, because out at my out at the lake cabin there, I was gone this particular weekend. I wasn't out there, but my parents were. There's oftentimes, from time to time, these little gatherings down at the lakefront and at the little community hall camp kitchen, we call it down there. And the theme of the most recent one was Mardi Gras, is what they were trying to do. So my parents just brought that whole bag full of stuff out there, and they were giving out a whole bunch of stuff. Because like the little mini Mardi Gras that was going out at the lake got some authentic stuff from actual New Orleans Mardi Gras. So that probably made a lot of people's days, and, you know, so I think that it, you know, ended up being a good use there. And then however much stuff is left is probably still out at the lake cabin there. I haven't actually been out there since, since then, so I have no idea how much stuff is still out there, but I'll find out the next time that I go out there, I guess. What's in here? But yeah, these for hookups or classic one-night stands. Oh, what is this? Ron, got some bad news back at home, so hopefully they'll let me out of here for a while. Who's to say, though, budgets being what they are. Did you get my note about what went down in what pity? What pity? I don't know. Sheriff isn't too pleased with me, but I don't know. I probably overdid it. Wish you would have been there. I guess you must have got hung up. Dave, P.S. Amigos is Spanish and Professionales is Italian. Okay. But, yeah, you're my note now. No fireworks! So, search the lakeside for bear tracks. So that's just the trail a little bit more up that way. That's not the lakeside. The Fourth Estate! Ah, the hit sequel to the first three! Wow. What other game did I play recently where Q is to drop? Because I started mashing Q being like, why am I not dropping this here? So, lakeside for bear tracks. I guess this is still lakeside here. Whoops, that's not the run button. I'm getting all confused there. But yeah, I mean, maybe Minecraft. It's been a little while since the last time I played Minecraft. Even though I know that's like one of my series that, you know, I haven't touched and done things in for months and I really need to get back on top of. But, you know, that's like my one series that actually takes like editing work and a lot behind the scenes stuff that I need to take some time to actually plan out exactly what I'm gonna do, as opposed to, you know, streaming here. It's just like, I just boot up a game and go live, you know? Unless I want to handle my Minecraft stuff like that, but meh. Now, if I want to tell my story there. Yeah, the next episode that I plan on doing is one that is gonna take a decent bit of behind the scenes work. I thought those were tracks, it was just rocks. It's gonna take a decent bit of behind the scenes work, and I have recorded like half of it, like a month and a half ago. Back when my room was like a mess, when I was taking down like all the previous posters to make space for like the new set of posters, I was like, wait, I can use this to signify like the crazy stuff that's going on in like the story of my Minecraft stuff. So when everything was taken down, I just put up a few things that, and I made sure that they were like sideways and all kind of disheveled looking. So I recorded that bit, and then I took those down, and then I did it for like a full inventory, and then I put everything up like with my new stuff here and like prettied it all up again, you know. So when it eventually goes up, you'll be able to see like the walls looking very different. But yeah, I want to get like the next 3 done at least, because in terms of the story that I'm telling with my Minecraft series, there's like 2 halves, and I thought like, oh, I'll be able to get through the first half in under a year. No, it's taken me like 2 years now. But I think I have up until episode 27 currently uploaded. I have 30 planned to be like the ending of part 1, and then I can take like a significant break, being like, yeah, this is a good gap, like midway point in the story and stuff, and they would make sense narrative-wise, like not getting into spoilers or anything here, but it would make sense narrative-wise for there to be a long break at that point. I just gotta get these last 3 done here. So, like, I probably won't do any video essays for a little while, but huh? What the heck did... Oh, rope hook. But I should probably need to find... What? Need to find bear tracks first. Why is that so difficult to read? Like, why is that so transparent? Like, I was about to say, why am I brain farting on the opposite from opaque? I remember you saying the whole thing was gonna be closer to 30 or something, maybe that was originally. I think that was probably just for, like, wrapping up the first half here. I mean, at the very beginning, I had no idea how long it was gonna take me, you know. But, 30 seems like it'll be good for midpoint. And I'll take a little bit of a break. But, the big issue right now is that one of the things I need to do for the next bit of the Minecraft stuff is, throughout the series here, sometimes I, have my character encounter, like, entries that are a story of, you know, like, somebody that came before, like, somebody from the past that, whose story is meant to, like, parallel my own there. And to showcase his story, I need other figures there. So either I can go on myself with a couple accounts and just, like, put green blocks behind for a green screen and then just slap on a whole bunch of figures and stuff like that for, like, generic crowd. Or I can try to organize something with the community to get a whole bunch of people to hop onto the server and just be like, hey, let's make a crowd in this community where, like, story stuff is happening or something like that. And I'm still kind of undecided on which I should do here. Like, I haven't tried either or yet, but, you know, that's kind of the big thing that's the roadblock right now. Is the fact that, you know, a significant bit more effort that might not just be my own work there. 30 seem a little low considering you're barely getting into magic stuff by episode 10. But that's kind of the point. I'm gonna be getting like right into it with the start of the second half there, because the whole thing where Bob with, you know, not going to the Nether all that much, that's kind of part of the story stuff that I'm gonna tell. So part 1 is gonna end with going to the Nether. Spoilers, I guess. Is the plan.
It's... Holy shit.
Evil plans?
What's going on? You didn't actually find a bear, did you?
Someone has written down what we said to each other, have been saying.
Stalker that's been
That
sabotaging
doesn't make any
stuff.
sense.
I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you, not in the same way.
No way.
Yeah, it was deliberate.
Wait, hold on. Something's out
It
here.
was indeed.
Henry?
Strange noise toward Canyon. Right.
You didn't find and eat any mushrooms, did you? I mean, they can be fun, but also, you know...
Oh, not the fire
devastating.
lookout.
Regardless, just let me know, okay, Buckaroo?
Uh,
I don't know why I just called you that.
yeah, I kind of was, but I needed it for the story that I planned on telling. Now that seems like a bit of an inconvenience.
Henry? Are you there? What happened, Henry?
It's still here, I guess.
I got hit in the head. Punched or something by someone.
Are you serious? What the hell is going on out there?
I don't know. Jesus Christ.
Let me get this straight. You found a clipboard with, what, transcripts of our conversations? What else
They
is
took
on
it, didn't
I
they?
don't know. It's gone, along with the radio of theirs. Somebody out here could have just killed me, Delilah.
It was a bear.
I don't... What the fuck is going on?
What's Wapiti Station?
I don't know.
I saw the name Wapiti Station right before I was cold cocked. Does Wapiti Station mean anything to you?
Wapiti Meadow. Maybe it's Wapiti Meadow. It's on our maps. It's not too far from where you are right now. It's north of the lake. It looks like there should be a trail somewhere on the north shore of Jonesy Lake.
I'll
be
start
Meadows
looking that way now.
scratched out
Damn
and
it,
said there's
my head.
Wapiti Station.
Are you sure you saw what you saw, Henry?
I'll go this
Maybe
way.
you pissed off some more campers and they came back to sucker punch you.
There are people listening to our conversations. The person or these people were hiding in the bushes down here. What the fuck, D?
I don't know, Henry. This sounds crazy.
Yeah, and you're not the one who just saw our words on a clipboard out in the middle of nowhere.
Those words were from 2 weeks ago.
I know they were. So
Still.
what's to say that
No.
they don't have transcripts from 3...
Too convenient, you needed a nap. It was convenient time for being knocked out. Now you don't need to sleep. Yeah.
Friendship
Glad they're looking out for me. Oh my goodness, another slight backpack jump scare.
Someone is out here with the walkie-talkie, taking notes and talking to God knows who.
Ugh.
What the hell do you think is going on at this place?
Apparently a lot of following you around taking notes, which is unfucking believable, Henry.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Fence.
All right, I'm on
I
my
guess
way
I'll
to
wait
Wapiti Meadow.
and
I'll
then
let you know
report
what
the
I find.
fenced area.
Okay. There's got to be a reasonable explanation. Also, I'm gonna call around and see if anyone's had anything weird happen to them or seemed spooked. I don't want to make this bigger than it is yet, you know?
Yeah, understood.
Yeah.
Was there 2 spaces between
Hike
bigger
safe.
and then, or was it just 1? And
Whoa, Delilah,
Lose my
there's
mind.
a big chain link fence between me and the meadow. I don't think I can get past it.
A fence?
Yeah,
How big?
big. It goes off in both directions. Acres.
What the fuck is going on out here?
Whatever it is, someone doesn't want anyone to know about it.
Sometimes biologists will cordon off a little area to study flora or whatever, but that's only a few square feet.
That's not what this is.
Well, see what you can do to get past it.
Yeah, I've tried to get in here before. No dice.
yes?
Shit.
Yes, during
I
some
don't
of
know how long I can dick
the
around
days that
out here
we
until
didn't
someone
see.
Notices.
God, if you were an actual firefighter, you'd have that gate down in 2 shakes. Hey, actually,
Dang.
those guys doing the controlled burn, they might be able to help.
Where are they?
Beyond Ruby River, there's a scout camp. They burned a line a few days ago that should let you hike right to them.
Well, that's great.
If they haven't
For
left,
controlled
they're
burn south of
probably the
Ruby
type of
River.
guys who would help you get through that fence.
Gate. Oh, that's a little ways, isn't it? Huh. Okay. Well, time to start going then, I guess. Time to start being on our way. It's gonna be a little bit of a journey then. But I should just be able to go through... Wait, I'm gonna mix up about where I am. I do have to go up here and then kind of go around. Bring it around town. Then you do this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Up we go. Ooh. Ooh. And then... yeah, my goodness. Yeah, just go through the canyon, go through this way, and then we're good. And then we good. Yeah, here's the canyon. I kind of thought I was already in the canyon is where I was getting myself mixed up, but now we're here. Man, it's a great canyon. If only we had the slapping soundtrack of the other game's Great Canyon that I'm thinking of. But alas. We'll have a slapping soundtrack if ever we go back to that video game. It's Great Canyon. Though that's a video game where we have to fight a whole lot of baddies and deal with a whole lot of RNG, as mystery dungeon games do. You know. Yeah, I think the doggy's back to sleep again. It seems like Hoquan Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team. Great Canyon. It slaps. It's a little bit of a jammer. Alright. Round we go. I mean, not really going around anything, but it's just what popped into my brain, so.
Should we call the cops or the Forest Service and let them know this is going on?
Probably.
Don't you think that would sound, you know,
Both.
crazy?
Like both slap.
Yeah, it is crazy. We have to tell someone.
Tell them what, Henry? Tell them we're being stalked and you were attacked and we don't have any proof?
I don't know. Tell them we're being bothered or something.
Henry, I really like this job, okay? And if
Just
I
to make
give
sure I
out
jot
any
it down,
hint of
yeah.
cuckoo to my bosses, they are never gonna let me come back out here. Do you understand
Did I go
that?
through here?
All right, I'm headed toward the camp anyway.
Okay. Keep your radio close to
Yeah.
you.
This way. I have mixed feelings about the soundtrack of the remake. I feel like they could have done more to set it apart, but you know, it's not worse than the original in any way. My radio?
Hey, what you just said, keep my radio close to me.
Yeah?
Before I got attacked back at the lake, I saw a radio on the ground, kind of like the one I use.
And?
Do you think that maybe someone was, you know,
I don't know. What?
Using it to listen in. Yeah.
maybe intercepting our frequency with other radios or something?
Doogie is awake.
It's just a thought.
I don't even know how you would
But
do
gonna
that.
settle back down.
Yeah, well, you sound worried.
No, I'm not. Okay, let's not spin out of control. Just keep hiking.
Whatever you say, boss.
Unless she's a part of this plot or something. Trying to keep me from
I know we don't know
realizing what's going on
yet,
here.
but
I don't know.
I don't have a good feeling.
Neither do
like
I.
Feeling vulnerable. It's not like you can just call the police.
Why not?
I was thinking about the Goodwins. It just struck me that if anything weird like this happened to them, happened to Brian, just how scared he would have been.
Report June fire? What? What do you mean report June fire?
I'm sure he's fine, Delilah.
Oh, for the
Don't you
smoke.
think if this
It's
started
like, what am I
happening to them,
targeting?
He or his dad would have said something.
I don't know, Ned.
Oh, it's not still in
was
there.
A weird guy.
No, nobody is that weird. The moment you hear someone in the bushes or get punched from the shadows, you're getting your boss on the phone.
Yeah,
Brian is fine.
I hope so.
It was 3 years ago. He's in high school now. He's on summer break.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So, oh, come on.
Whoa, the June fire isn't going anywhere, huh?
No, that's why those guys came out to burn that line. It's at the stage where all we can do is pay attention to it.
They're not gonna
That's
try
where
to
we
get
go.
it out?
Not yet, apparently.
Is this a path I can take? It's probably that trail, right? I don't think I need to take it for any reason. I don't believe... does my way here matter? Not really. I don't believe so, and I should be able to go across this way, like the way that I did before. And I was going kind of the wrong way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and here's the controlled burn, it looks like. Got some tunes playing. I mean, I'm getting my feet wet all the time here. I guess I could jump if I really don't want to get my feet wet, but find firefighters in old scout camp past controlled burn.
I found where they did the controlled burn. I can hike right through here now.
Yeah, normally they wouldn't do that so close to a body of water, but I think they're extra worried about a fire jumping the river and burning up to 2 forks, now that there's someone in it.
Well, I'm extra appreciative of that.
Let's see. The scout camp is southeast of the river. There should be a pond on the way.
Yeah, here?
Hey, I found a pair of old totaled snowmobiles out here. It looks like someone stripped them.
It's not a great time of year for snowmobiles.
Huh.
And that's weird, right?
I mean, I can come up with a bunch of not weird reasons someone would do that out here, but given what's happened, yeah. Yeah, that's weird.
What happens if a controlled burn gets out of control?
Someone gets fired.
Yeah.
Ugh, are you serious?
Oh, come on. That one was an honest accident. I'm not even in the mood for wordplay. That's how wound up all this shit has me.
There's
Report
an old
pond.
Pond out here, not much more than a pile of mud. Do you have it on your map?
Yeah, I know where
I'm
you
going, I guess.
Yeah, where am I?
Pork Pond. There used to be a sign up for it, but, well, folks kept stealing it.
Well,
Because it's called Pork Pond.
It's a good goddamn name. That sign would look great in a den, or...
not exactly on a path right now, so I mean... yeah, my goodness gracious, these trees are preventing me from getting where I need to go. Honestly surprised I was able to slip through there. Camp... Arapaho?
Camp Arapaho.
Okay, I said it right.
Yeah, I am.
Can't cross here.
Since the 50s.
I was never really into
That's
the
why my
idea
truck
of
was made.
scouts. It's something about men organizing boys around their ideals. Never sat right with me.
Beware weebelows in large numbers.
Beware of anyone in large numbers.
But yeah. And I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. I do hope you have an awesome rest of the night here. And will
The
do.
bridge to the camp is out.
Damn.
I'm gonna walk the ravine and see if I can find some high ground to get across.
Good plan.
It's over, Anakin? Around the ravine, huh? I guess I'll go around this way. And I appreciate it. Yeah, it's definitely hope that it'll be a cool new step of the journey here. Continuing to try and improve myself. You know. Get back into get back into my training again. And all that.
You ever talked to any of the scouts?
No, they
Yeah.
haven't been out here in a while.
Have the high
and
ground. Oh, I can't
generally
stomp
don't
this
have
one.
A lot to say to preteens.
Unless it's Brian Goodwin.
Well, if forced, I mean, I can make conversation with anyone. Plus, it was sort of fun to hear about all of his nerdy hobbies.
What type of nerdy hobbies are we talking about with him? Like a marching band?
Oh, no. Like comics, model rockets, wizards and wyverns, you know.
Oh,
Hey, thanks to Brian, I can almost recall by memory the armor classes of most dragons.
the what? No, you can't.
Hey, planar dragon's armor class. Let's see.
Okay, no, I believe you. We're good. We're good. I guess these little shelters are where they keep the weeblos.
For the past 35 years, yeah.
Firefighters are gone. Yeah, my camera kind of blocks little thingamabobs like that.
Yeah, these guys are gone. I found where they were sitting around before getting picked up.
Damn.
Dead axe.
I found an axe.
If one of the crew left it, that thing is actually called a Pulaski.
It looks like an axe to me. This thing will be a huge
I have it
help.
now.
For both
Probably the
getting
most
to
important
battlefield
thing, so let's look at
and
these
getting
things
to their
first.
sons.
Report
I
trowel.
found a little trowel. Maybe I should take it with me. Use it to pop open beers.
Wow.
Let's screw someone's day up here.
That's for burying poop.
And I already touched it.
Well,
There.
Hey, D, they left something behind. It's like a memo from their boss.
Squad boss Grant Carson, 7/10/89. Okay, I assume that this is the month here. I wish that there was like a consistent date format. As someone that manages data for my job, research data, and is commonly working with dates, that is such a pain. Where it's like, which one's the month, which one's the day? You know, why can't they just choose one and stay consistent like they do over in Europe? Man, but I assume, like, timeline-wise, that this would be the month then, and it would be July. So July 10th. Wyoming interagency hotshot crew. Paint Rock Ranger District was whatever. That stuff. Read Dr. Simmons as Wapiti Station Thoroughfare Region. 3-letter month is superior. Yeah, or just do that. That's even better. You know? Like, whenever I'm looking at, you know, various different data points, and by various different data points, I usually mean like urine samples at my job. It's really nice when they just write, you know, a number, then here's 3 letters of the month, and then the year. You know, but when they write all numbers and there's a little bit of leeway in which way could it be, it's a big pain in the butt. And then you have to cross-reference it to other data that you have with this where, like, come to a definitive answer, and it just makes more work, and it's a pain. Just choose a format, stay consistent, or just, you know, write the first few letters of the month. Squad boss Carson. Next few days, you and your team will be dropping into the thoroughfare region of the Shoshone National Forest to cut a fire line south of Ruby River. I'm writing you on behalf of Dr. Ben Simmons at Wapiti Station. He reached out to the superintendent with wildfire concerns about his research site. Upon your return, someone from his office will want to speak with you as part of a wildfire risk assessment of the region. I told them they have nothing to worry about and that your team's fire lines are the most potent preventative measure in protecting their site, even though they'll be more than a mile away. But I think they've got insurance companies to answer to. Thanks as always for your service. Rick, I don't know, probably Rick Slusarenko, Assistant Superintendent.
Next few days, dropping into the thoroughfare on behalf of Dr. Simmons at Wapiti Station.
Wapiti Station?
Holy crap.
Keep reading.
Oh, I just thought I would maybe, you know, stop there, let the mystery percolate.
My mother always said I would meet someone who'd give me a taste of my own medicine.
They're running a research site out there. He was worried about wildfires.
Someone is writing down our conversations. And now we find out there's a research site out here that we don't know about? What are they researching?
This is gonna turn into a zombie apocalypse video game. They're researching the virus.
I mean, you and I aren't very interesting.
Us. They're researching us.
You think they're studying you and me?
That's what the ease was.
Do. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's about...
I'm used to just general weirdness in Twitch chat a lot of the time, so sometimes I look up and I see some sort of garbled gibberish, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep playing.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, fuck that.
Agreed.
Like, my brain just kind of tunes it out at this point.
That this is all just a big misunderstanding, but... God, if you saw what you said you did...
Someone took the table to my bench! Someone untabled my bench.
So what's next?
Well, I've got an axe, so I can figure out a way to get over there.
I've got dad axe. Now nothing can stop me.
Sounds good. Check in when you can, and keep an eye out for anyone.
So what, am I gonna try to break that lock or something? Oh. Leaf jump scare. Yeah, I guess if I run. What's it called? Wee-wahing when people are trying to play a game and type in chat? Whoops, wait, how the heck do I get back? What, of like switching between the two, of playing and typing? And stuff. Can't cross here, mate. Yeah, now we have 2 different phrases of inspiration that we've gleaned from this stream. E, specifically lowercase, and M, specifically uppercase. Oh, I'm a lumberjack and that's okay. He's barely swinging that and is doing so much damage. Ooh, it's going a little bit crazy there. Yeah. There we go. Sweet. That works. But yeah, I'm glad that we've been able to glean such wisdom in this stream.
Let's hear it.
You heard someone in the bushes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So let's assume we're being tailed, or you are.
Despite the cinematic cutscene,
Where
like,
are you right now?
screen, I can still...
Just on my way back. In
This is
and
my
out of
map and
trees
everything.
In the middle of nowhere.
I
Do you
come out
see
of here.
anybody?
No, definitely not.
Should I? Is that why it's,
Great.
like, cinematic
So,
mode?
Tell me what you think of this. Did you just cough?
No. Did you just?
I think that man has a bad case of COVID.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
There isn't any way someone, like, another lookout could be on this line, is there?
No. Not without tapping our radios.
Well, what about when I heard you talking to someone else?
I just left your line open. That's not what this is. Get in your tower, shut the door. Don't leave, and don't use your radio. I'll call you. Understand? I will call you.
Guess we're not going to the research station?